Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this 2020 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Mumbai Triumph. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The Royal Challengers get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Waiting.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Super shot.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Big edge! And dropped.
A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 9 for none. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler, bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Great shot. At least one on offer. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Archer from the south end.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Well placed, should get a single.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 34 for none.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Duplessis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Middle that one, great timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Yep. Bowler.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great
No,
shot,
no, no.
great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The Indians can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Power. Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away. The boundary.
This could be out.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Nice.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Lower.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Yep. Keepers in. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Their half-century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. Oh, that is a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The batting team are now 111 for 1.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Wait. Up.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Bowler!
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait, up!
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowler!
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Catch it!
Time that perfectly.
Yep. Catch it! Yep, yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 122 for 1.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keepers!
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Win on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keepers end.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Green with the ball in hand again.
New bowler into the attack for Mumbai Triumph.
Misses everything.
Ball in.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep, yep.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Up. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yup.
Nicked it.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
over. The Royal Challengers are 146 for 1.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep. Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 156 for 1. Khan, the slow left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Keeper's ball.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 160 for 1.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Couldn't have played that any better.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
There's trouble here. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Green, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Well taken, had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Maxwell, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah.
Chance!
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Royal Challengers are 182 for 3. David into the attack now from the north end. Edged.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
For 5, the right-hander is coming into bat at number 7.
Yeah.
Bangalore Crowns.
Hasaranga takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Brilliant diving stop. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Super catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. This could be trouble.
No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 224 for 7. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wait.
That's out. Caught.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Big edge. Needs to be on target. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 260 for 8. And that's the end of the innings. The Indians have been set a target of 261 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big. Huge edge. First ball will run away to the boundary for 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Loud appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Huge edge. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
7 runs added there. The Indians are 7 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Maxwell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Maxwell from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant shot, that.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap and down to the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Edged it. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, what a ball! Nicked it. Huge appeal. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Finds the edge. Big appeal. Drives and misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
It's not often you see an over like that in this format. No runs coming from it. Brilliant bowling. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bowler is confident on this one. Loud shout. Big shout.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beaten on the drive.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Caught! Completely ridiculous to pluck that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Over. The Indians are 32 for 2. They'll get at least one.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A couple on offer here. Well placed. Should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Edged. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. This is everything.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep. Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
6 for 3.
Yep.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Yeah!
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
David gets off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Ball's in.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hey!
Just threw the shot too early.
6 runs added in the over. The Indians are 52 for 4. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Keeper!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait on!
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Sharma coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. End of the over, 9 off it. The Indians are 67 for 4.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Wait on!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Waiting!
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. Wait.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Indians are 70 for 4. Lovely bowling.
That's a lovely delivery. There's drift and bounce as it goes over the top of the stumps.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Bowler.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
Big edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Some adjustments to the field.
Sharma from the north end. Straight to the fielder. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Waiting.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Maxwell coming back into the attack.
For the Bangalore Crowns.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Green didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
A change in the bowling for the final over. Patel coming on from the north end.
Yep.
Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
David shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Timed that perfectly. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Right out of the middle.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
16 runs added there. The Indians are 200 for 5.